Welcome back. So, like I said before the break, we are going to be spending some time with an author. His name is Jacob Osae. Welcome to the studios, Jacob.
Thank you very much, madam.
Are you okay? Are you anxious? Do you want to relax? Should we take a break for you to relax a bit?
I'm okay.
Are you sure you're okay? Okay, so you're an author.
Yeah, I'm a writer. I'm an author because of.
Can you speak up?
Yeah.
Okay, how many books have you written?
So far I've written 3 books.
Excuse
currently.
me?
3 books, yeah.
You've written 3 books?
Yeah, 3 books.
What informs your choice of literature?
Okay, so I'll say like I'm a science student and I also love creative writing. So basically to be a writer you need to study some basics of creative writing because creative writing is what teaches you the foundation of writing. Okay, wait. And that's something that is not talked about. So it's all about
the foundations of writing.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take a break from writing. Now let's talk about you. Are you a scientist?
Yeah, I'm a physicist.
A physicist. Yeah. What do you do? When you say you're a physicist, what paint a mental image for me. What do you do as a physicist?
Okay, currently I graduated 4 years physics from University of Ghana, Legon. Currently I teach physics at a senior high school. But
so you're a teacher then?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it involves theory and practical, application of physical principles. So basically I could say I'm a physicist, but now I'm not doing more industrial work. I'm just teaching. So I could say I'm a physics teacher.
Okay. So what is a day like in the life of a physics teacher who is also a writer?
Okay, a day like it's quite exciting.
Do you work in a girls? Do you teach in a girls' school or a mixed school?
A mixed school.
You teach in a mixed school, so you see a lot of. Okay, so tell us about it. What's your day like?
So in the day, it's trying to help the students appreciate science and to be able to understand how the principles come about and how they can apply them in their everyday lives. Okay. So that's
basically what you do on the day. Yeah. And then your other job is to write books. So what was the first book you wrote?
So the first book I wrote is a collection of poetry, titled.
A collection of poetry.
Oaks of Definition. Yeah.
Oaks of Definition.
I wrote this after senior high school.
After senior high school. Yeah. How long ago was this?
2012.
In 2012, you finished senior high school. Where did you go to school?
Accra Academy.
Accra Academy, Akasma. You give me 5. I say Akasma, you give me 5. Why are you shy?
Yeah,
okay, so your first book, Oaks of Definition.
Oaks of Definition, a collection of poetry.
A collection of poetry. Yeah. What informed it? You're a science student and you're writing poetry. Why did you not go into arts?
Okay, so with my family background, I felt doing the writing was more like a hobby. I was quite intelligent, so as an intelligent student...
You were quite intelligent.
Yeah. As an intelligent student, you don't go and do English, you do science.
So you mean sharks don't do English? Is that what you're saying, that people who do English are not sharks? You said as an intelligent student, you don't do English, you do science. Excuse me, what are you trying to tell us?
My father wouldn't allow me to do English.
Yeah, so say that, but you can't say that as an intelligent student, you do not do English. You cannot say that. Please take your statement back.
Okay, so as an intelligent student, I was passionate about science, so I read science.
So now we are talking.
Okay.
Okay, so how many poems are in here?
Yeah, 20 poems.
20 poems.
20 pieces of poetry, yeah.
Okay, and all of it, this one talks about Black Maria too.
Black Maria.
Oh, it says that a stifling cloud of desire to see her warmed up my legs and held me to her home. My eyes then peeped through the door, and I entered her arena, madly craving. Okay, so okay, so what kind of poetry do you write? This is like you are writing a poem for your lover, Black Maria the two.
Black Maria, yeah. So with this particular poetry, I was talking about, it was about a relationship between a boy and a girl, and something happened and the girl died suddenly. So the guy was recounting all those days he was with the girl, and the sad and the pain of losing her. So it's basically more like a flashback into the days where they were together. Okay. So something happened as you continue with the poem.
Okay. So how do you put all of these together? This has 20 poems in here. Yeah. How do you put it together? Do you find the time? And this is after high school, after senior high school. Okay. How difficult was it to put this together?
Okay, so I would say after high school, it was all about going to the university. So before I graduated from high school, I that's where I discovered my poetry abilities. So I got a lot of ideas. So I started putting all these pieces down. So I asked myself, what's going to happen to these pieces? Am I just going to put them in my notebook and just sleep? Then I did some research on the internet, and I discovered a company, an American company who will help people to publish. So they said you could publish, you couldn't just keep all these pieces. So I did a collation. I put all the pieces together. Then it showed to some of my friends to do some proofreading. It came back
and
to
then
me.
Boom,
then
you have this.
I put this together. I sent it to the organization.
Okay.
They put it on Amazon. So this is also available on Amazon.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I'll come to sales and how you distribute your stuff later. But it says here that Jacob Osae is a young poet, songwriter, and creative writer. You write music as well.
Yeah.
How many people have you written for, or you keep it in your notebook?
I haven't written music for anyone in Ghana. All the music is in my notebook right now.
It's in your notebook,
yeah.
But they don't put it here that you're a songwriter. Why is it in your notebook? Are you looking to do that later on in your career? Are you going to branch into songwriting, or you're going to fuse all three?
Okay, so I was telling my friends, like, I want to win a Grammy Award before I die.
You want to win a Grammy Award before you die.
Because
amazing stuff. I like it.
All the songs that I've written are English songs, but in Ghana there's three. But I learned songwriting through English musicians. I didn't learn from any local Ghanaian musician. So all my songs are written in English. So I don't know how I'm going to transcribe them into local languages for any Ghanaian musician. That's why I'm keeping them. Unless, yeah.
But if you go into the creative arts sector proper, there are people who can translate it for you. They can translate it, and there are lots of musicians who need songwriters. And if you're going to win a Grammy, nobody knows when they are going to die unless you tell me you do. So why is it sitting in your notebook?
Okay, maybe it's a lot. I don't really have time to do a process.
You have too many stuff in your head.
Mixing
you need to
in the lab and
employ my service so that I put them on paper for you so that you can free your head. Do you like, what kind of music do you like? Since you're a songwriter, what kind of music do you like? You like any Ghanaian music?
Yeah, I like Kitty. Kitty was my colleague in Accra Academy, so I like Kitty.
But what, Kitty sings music, some of his songs are in English. Why don't you write for Kitty?
Okay, I don't really know how I'm going to get in contact with him for the first time, so I don't know. Though we're colleagues in Accra Academy, I don't know how I'm going to contact him. So
if I contact Kitty for you, you write songs for Kitty, and then I can be your manager, and then when you win the Grammy, I can take some of the money.
If only he'll be interested in the songs.
He'll be interested in your songs. The kind of songs you've written, are they love songs?
Love songs, pop, reggae, jazz.
You write pop music?
Yeah. That's I studied songwriting.
Yeah, amazing stuff.
On the internet, so I studied those.
I'm better than you, but you've done well. Okay, so now let's go to your second book. Which one is your latest?
Okay, so this is my latest book.
This is your latest. Okay, so this is your second one, Larabanga. This has to do with the mosque.
Yeah.
Okay. So what informed it?
So this is actually a collection of short stories by 22 artists.
Okay. Okay.
And I was lucky. There was a call for short stories that was set in the northern sector of Ghana, and I was lucky that my story was chosen. So I sent a story to African University College of Communication, AUCC, Amata Edu Center, and my story was selected together with other 21 writers.
Okay.
So this is an anthology of short stories set in the northern sector of Ghana.
Amazing stuff. Okay, I can see a lot of people there. And your recent one is a walking rainbow.
My recent book, this is my heart. This is my heart.
This one is your heart.
Yeah,
this one you
heart.
Put everything into it. A walking rainbow. Okay. Why is it your heart?
Because it explores half of my life.
It explores half of your life.
In the university.
How old are you, Jacob?
25 years.
Yeah, 25. Yeah. And this book explores half of your life.
Yes.
Because you're shark. You've put half of your life into here. You're 25 years old. Amazing stuff. Okay, so tell us about half of your life.
Okay, so Walking Rainbow is a story set in the university campus. Explores the life of a mathematics student who meets a psychology student and they form friendship. And this friendship evolves into something sentimental and something mellifluous in its own subtle way. But as the kind of friendship they have evolves, there's a lot of subversions or impediment that comes in that tests, the formidability of their friendship. And it turns out
this is your personal story in here.
Yeah.
Hey, you are in love.
And it turns out, the guy wasn't really ready for something like this, so they have to separate painfully.
So you broke the girl's heart?
I couldn't break her heart. I had to help her to understand that we couldn't be together. So that's it.
Okay, so this is basically your life story that you've put here, but other people can relate.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I see. How long has this book been out?
So this book came in early January last year, 2019, and it's one of the incredible pieces I've done so far as a creative
incredible
writer.
Pieces you have done by your standards.
Yeah.
Who else can say this is an incredible piece?
Okay, so with my friends who've read it, they all attest to
your
the fact
friends.
that it's
Your friends.
a great piece of work. Yeah.
Okay, where can we find this in any of the bookstores, online, physical bookstores? Where can we find this?
Okay, so Walking Rainbow is available on Amazon, Book Nook, and Goodreads, but it's not found in any bookstore in Ghana because the publication was online, not.
Okay, so it's an online book. So this is the only copy you have.
I had 5 copies, shared it to some of my friends, but this is my personal copy. Yeah, but on Amazon you could either try to purchase as a PDF or as a hard copy.
Okay,
so,
and then I get it. So a walking rainbow, it tells half of your life story, so you say. But why a walking rainbow though? Okay,
so a walking rainbow is actually a poem that I wrote. So a long time ago, I think first year in the university. So by final year, the poem has evolved into a story. So that's why a walking rainbow. Okay,
Jacob, I feel you. So I don't know what to say with all of these things that you're telling me. In your 25 years here on earth, 15 of those years have been put into a walking rainbow. So assuming you turn 50, where do you see yourself when you're 50? You would have gotten the Grammy.
I hope so. I hope to get the Grammy.
Okay, but where do you see yourself when you're 50?
So apart from getting the Grammy, I also want to win a Nobel Prize in Literature.
A Nobel Prize in Literature.
Like the last Nobel Prize that was won was 2011 by Kofi Annan, and like Ghana is more like we are trying hard, but we are not getting all the recognition. I feel we are doing so much, and we need to get all the recognition. In Africa, I feel that Nigeria is taking everything when it comes to entertainment, and I hope to also raise the image of Ghana.
You want to raise the image of Ghana. So how are you working towards that?
Okay, so hopefully next 2 months, March, I'm launching another book that's more science fiction and fantasy.
Science fiction. Yeah. Did you have a title for it yet?
The Raven.
The Raven.
There's a Raven.
Okay, all right.
14th of March, 2020.
So, I've pegged you. You're my tentative Nobel Prize winner.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm willing to cut myself for it.
Okay, I like that. 25 years. Yeah. Okay, and a Grammy Award winner as well. Yeah. All right. So where are the sales points? Like, let's talk. Since you're shocked from your own words, let's talk the general book reading or literature in Ghana. Book reading is catching up now. It's catching up. Yeah. In your estimation, since you do a lot of research, what would be your views on it, especially when it comes to inculcating the habit of reading into the new generation?
Okay, so as a senior high school teacher, mostly when my students come in, they are given free books, by the government. So they are given 2 books to read, and the only thing I'll say is that they only do the reading when it's time for English language. There are no stringent creative writing classes or book clubs in schools that will encourage them to read. Okay. They only do the reading when it's time for English language courses. So even though I feel there's more that could be done for our senior high school students with regards to reading, all that is done is good, but it's not enough. Okay. So if we could get book clubs for schools.
So in your quest to become a Nobel Peace Prize winner, don't you think maybe you should start writing letters to the government or churn out programs or events that could be channeling, drawing attention to having other extracurricular activities that involve reading English language? Don't you think you should be doing that?
Definitely, I think that's a very good, good advice. So I'm trying to. I've started one for my school, Ebenezer Senior High School, Danceman. I guess they'll be happy to see me. Like, so
We'll be happy to see you. What was your nickname? What's your nickname in school?
I haven't got one yet.
Oh,
But
your students haven't given you a nickname?
no,
Okay, when you were in Accra, what was your nickname?
I didn't have one.
You are sure you are just trying to be mean to us? You
no.
should have a nickname. Can I give you a nickname?
Actually, I got one this year.
You got one this year?
The Rubicon.
The what?
The Rubicon.
The Rubicon.
Yeah.
Hey, Jacob, everybody gets nickname like Jallo, Zuga and things. Only you Rubicon. Why do they call you the Rubicon?
Because it was a prophecy.
Hey, you guys see, right now you keep taking me into different levels. Prophecy from who?
You know, I want to, set in motion,
Excuse me, what?
A universe of science fiction and fantasy in Ghana.
Say that again. Say it slowly so everybody can hear you.
I want to set in motion, a seed of science fiction and fantasy in Ghana.
You want to set in motion a seed of
science fiction and fantasy in Ghana.
Science fiction and fantasy in Ghana.
Yeah. That will grow and inspire young ones to do amazing things.
Oh, okay. So give us a gist of it. What does it look like in the future? Are you going to create movies? Are you going to be like you're going to be like an author, but then you write movies as well? Then you have like African characters. What exactly? What did you say? What does it mean?
Like it's amazing. Most cases we have in America, we have Marvel, we have DC Comics, and they are into creating stories that are, we say that futuristic or dystopian.
Yeah, futuristic, yes.
Transcend our physical realm. And I feel that's what have shaped the minds of these younger ones coming up in America to do the amazing things they are doing. And I feel it's also incumbent, as a science person, I could relate to science and technology so well. And I feel as a creative, I want to consolidate these two abilities to also do the same here in Ghana and Africa.
So your nickname is the Rubicon.
The Rubicon.
The Rubicon. Yeah. Everybody calls you the Rubicon.
No, like it's not popular yet, but I think it's popular. I haven't told anyone yet. But
you give yourself the nickname.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It had a meaning.
So
it's back to my responsibility and my mission.
The Rubicon. So you've given yourself a nickname.
Yeah.
So when you introduce yourself like Jacob Osae or say AKA the Rubicon, then it becomes
on Facebook, Twitter. It's all the Rubicon.
The Rubicon. Okay. Okay. So final words before we wrap up. Where do we find you?
Okay.
On social media.
On social media, Facebook Jacob Osae, Twitter at Osae Jacob 94, then Instagram.
Osae Jacob at 94. You're born in 1994.
Yeah, 1994. Then Instagram dash Osae Jacob 94 again. Okay. Then if you can just Google my name Jacob A. Osae on Google, you find information about me and everything. And you want to see me physically, I'm in Ebenezer Senior High School.
You want them to come to see you too? How much are you going to pay GBC?
I'll be teaching electromagnetic.
So you are showing them where to come and see you too. They'll find you there.
Yeah. And quantum physics and electromagnetism. That's how I teach. So.
Okay. Okay, so my producer says to ask you that, how well do you love the arts, and does it influence your writing? Do you watch cartoons?
Yes, very much. Very much. I have a younger sister, so she's more into cartoons and animation.
She's also a shark.
She's very intelligent.
Your parents must be really proud of you.
I think my dad and mom, they're watching now, so I'll get there.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel it's the only issue I have with the art industry is sponsorship and support for creative writers. It's not like musicians who have labels who are willing to go all in to sponsor their works. But as a writer, you have to sponsor your own books. You want to do printing, you want to do book launches, you want to do normal, you want to do readings. You have to sponsor everything on your own. Though we have so much to offer, we don't get a support financially. So sometimes my friends who started with me, they've given up. But I'm still in. Maybe
your friends they've given up because you keep writing about yourself and your love life.
I just wanted to, so I felt it was quite interesting to write, because a lot of people in senior school didn't know so much about university life. So I wrote that particular one to teach them. So
teach them. You're using your life story, 25 years on this earth, that you were dating for 4 years. You use it you want everybody to learn from you. Maybe that's why you're not getting any sponsorship.
Yeah, I hope.
Let's call a spade a spade.
Okay.
You cannot write about yourself and expect people to like it.
Okay, so it was a partial self and partial general life stories about people. So it wasn't fully about myself.
Okay.
It was also about normal things happening in the university. A lot of things happen in the university.
Okay.
So that's all I captured in the working.
Okay, so maybe coming from a creative person's point of view, maybe you should take all of these into the universities, make hard copies of this, and then, you know, put it in the libraries and other. Maybe it could, you know, push the momentum. Because Charlie, the Grammy there, you have to bring it to Ghana.
Yeah, most definitely.
Most definitely.
I think last time I heard someone say he's going to Grammy. So I wish him all the best because.
Yeah, because you are next. You go to the Grammy thing.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully. Because like I watch, always follow them, and it's just people who are doing just simple things and they're just getting it.
Tell you, you're a big man. You're a big man. You have all of this in you. You're a big man. And you can stay on national TV and say that because you're shark, you don't do English, you do science. You're a big man. I'm wishing you success. Final words before we wrap up.
Okay, final words. I just want to say we have so much to offer as a creative writer. Like in Ghana, you should help support creative writing writers in Ghana. Though we are not like musicians who can produce songs in 3 minutes, we take 2 years to work on a book, but we also have so much to offer, and hopefully you want to shape the future of Ghana, so please support us.
Okay. Well, a quick one before we go. Who is your favorite author? And since you want to go into fiction, who is your favorite movie producer?
My favorite author? Wow.
Yes, who's your favorite author?
That's a big question. Okay, so I have a lecturer in the university, Dr. Martin Iblo, but he's also a physicist and a creative writer, one of the best. But it's not popular in Ghana, but I tell you, it's something amazing.
Else. Okay.
So he's my favorite author. I learned so much from him. He's the reason why I'm here today.
Okay.
Then my favorite movie producer, so I'll say, okay, so there's Christopher Nolan. He produced Interstellar and Dunkirk, and is currently, you know, working on another movie in July. So he's an amazing guy. Okay. Interstellar was physics, cosmology, astrophysics, and it was down to earth.
Who is your favorite Marvel character?
My favorite Marvel character is Steve Rogers, Captain America. Yeah.
All right. It's been amazing chatting with you, Jacob. We are wishing you success on your journey as an author, as a physicist, a songwriter. Yeah. Well, you have a lot. You have a plethora of, I don't know what to call it. You're a cocktail of all sorts. So we are wishing you success on your journey, and hopefully you bring the Grammy to Ghana and a Nobel Prize as well. You bring all to Ghana. Wishing you success.
Thank you very much.
Do you have a girlfriend now, though? Or
no.
The one you left in university? Do you have a girlfriend?
No, not really.
Are the girls looking at you?
I'm not interested, no.
Why? To worry you when you write another book when you get your relationship?
Okay, so the next book that's coming out is quite fierce and quite dark.
The next book is fierce and dark.
Yeah.
Does it have to do about your life again?
The next book is about it's something different, about the life of a young girl who discovered the power of strength in death.
Strength in death. Yeah. That's your new girl.
No, it's not about a girl. It's about something I'm creating for my students, actually.
Okay. Yeah. What's the title of that again?
The Raven.
The Raven. Okay. When is it coming out? When are you launching it?
On the 14th of March.
14th of March. Okay.
University of Ghana, Legon, SLC Union Building.
Okay. Yeah. So maybe after you've launched it, we can have you back into the studio with a book, and then you can tell us more about it and how it's doing on the market.
I'm very excited.
Thank you very much for passing through. Like I said, we are wishing you success. So, AKA Rubicon. I can call you the Rubicon. I should add that to it. The Rubicon. You're a hard guy. Okay, so thank you, Jacob, for passing through. I'm wishing you success on all of these. Thank you. So we've been spending time with young author Jacob Osae, a.k.a. the Rubicon, and he has so much in store as a human being, and he's so intelligent, and we are wishing him success. His latest book, which is A Walking Rainbow, is on Amazon. How much is it going for?
I think just $8. $8 for the PDF and $15 for the
$8 for the PDF and $15 for the hard copy. So please, if you are interested in the book, please go on Amazon, look for Walking Rainbow by Ghanaian author Jacob Osae, and go and purchase a book, and let's help him realize his dreams and bring the Grammy home to Ghana. Thank you very much for staying with us. You can find him on social media, Jacob Osae, on Instagram and then on Twitter. Are you on Facebook?
On Facebook.
On Facebook as Jacob Osae Amano. So please share his work, promote his stuff, share his stuff on social media, and yeah, maybe it won't be a surprise. He might bring the Grammy home. Thank you for staying with us on Showbiz. We've been live on GBC News, your news and governance channel. So from the team, the crew, everybody here, we say thank you. We'll see you again next Saturday. Have a good weekend.